Well, hello, collective. How are you? Wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. This is going to be general. Hey, Elizabeth. So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay? Never force energies to fit your situation. Be open to all the information, but only take what truly resonates. It's food for thought, folks. Keep that in mind. Okay. If you don't like a message that you hear in a tarot reading, whether it's here or any other channel, okay, sit with it a little bit. Sorry for the barking. Uh, Sit with it a little bit and really take it in and see if you can switch your mindset on it. Just 1 second. Sorry about that. Hey, James, how are you? Had to go and beat some doggies. No, not really. But, sometimes that just kind of happens. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what's going on. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, show me clearly most high message for the collective. Most high message. Sorry, it's been a few days. I got the chance to go out of town, see my family, and now I'm back. Show me clearly. Tell me about this energy for the collective. Spirit, tell me about the energy for the collective. It's the end of 2025. The big release. Wow, okay. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is community with the B. It says here that you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen or king of abundance. We have the coyote, the revealer of the truth. This came out in the reverse. I don't, and these were in the challenge, okay, position. This deck is not designed to be read in those positions, but they're pointing them out to me as such. So, someone, for some of you, and keep in mind it's energy, so it could be you, someone that you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. So again, I need to stress the fact that your wisdom and discernment are key in any reading. But for some of you, definitely, you have had some false people around you, okay? And again, the end of 2025, the big release, a lot of clarity here in December, November, December. It's been big. A lot of things really coming to your attention, really coming to the forefront of who you can trust, who you can't trust, who's fake, who's not fake, who's got your back and who doesn't. All right. So the coyote here, the revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Some of you, this has been your own self in a lot of ways. Whether you're talking yourself out of something that you truly desire because you're inside that comfort zone and it's nice and cozy, and stepping out of it can be scary. Okay. But I really feel that the majority of you are taking those steps to do just that. Okay. We have here in the challenge position personal choice. Says you're to close your eyes. And then what animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? And embrace these qualities. It's been hard for you to do that. It's been hard for you to see the fake people. A lot of it, or the things where you could be deceiving yourself. You've been, talking yourself out of things, not wanting to believe certain things. Well, geez, that's been my best friend since kindergarten or whatever, but cycles change, people change, our needs and our desires change. And it doesn't mean that those people were necessarily bad. Okay. It just means that their purpose, I don't want to make this sound cold, because it doesn't mean that you have to never socialize with them again or anything like that. But you see, they brought you to a certain point, and now it's time for you to go above and beyond that. Some of them don't want to do that. They have their own path to go, and maybe this is where you start to split ways. Okay. Again, you still talk with them, you can still socialize with them, but you're moving in a whole different direction. That's part of why this has been difficult for so many to see. Okay. The giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self worth and love with a big heart. Loving with the big heart. Wow. That's for the majority, collective and I say the majority because we got cross watchers too. Not everybody, comes around with our best interest at heart. Okay. Some of them just want to pop in and see what's going on and if their stuff's working yet or whatever. If you've had any failures to make things in their life not seem so bad. All right. Um, and that too is spirit at work. You are often used by spirit to reach out to other people, to get their attention, to make them so uncomfortable with what's going on in their life, their situation. Not that you're adding to the hardship, but just from your own growth makes them so uncomfortable that they have to recognize something and make a change. Okay. Um, and that's something here, you've been hurt in the past. It's 2025, or it's almost 2026. We've experienced some heartbreak. Letting people in and letting them that close to where you could become the victim once again of a heartbreak is difficult and it's scary. There's a lot of fear here about stepping outside of the comfort zone, stepping outside of that box that we've created as a shelter while we heal. And now spirit's like, okay, it's time for you to take that next step. It's time for you to come on out now, start seeing how well you can, play with others and get along, and what you've learned, what your boundaries are. Are you going to set them? Are you going to fall back? All these things. It's a lot going on. All right. We have the elephant, the greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Exactly what I was saying. Okay. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. It's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe that because, life's knocked us down. Life's, we've been kicked in the teeth a few times, collective, all right, for whatever way, whatever reason, and all that. But there's strength that came from that, and pretty soon, depending on your personal choices, depending on, your willingness to get out there and put your heart on the line again, to be able to recognize the deception that is around. It's hard, and that's going to determine how things go in the future when it comes to dealing with community, the one that you want to create, the one with the people that strive just as much for your success as they do their own, okay, and vice versa, because that's what you do. We, as a community, you work together as a bee, and it's for the greater good. It's for the collective. Everybody inspiring each other and creating and growing from there. Let's see what we got. All right. Heavenly Father, spirit guides, and angels, show me clearly most high message for the collective. Most high message, show me clearly. Things just got really quiet outside. It's a time to stop and listen. Show me clearly. Whoa. All right. Yeah. A decrease here. It's a time to stop and really listen, to slow down a little bit. Some of us have been striving so hard to get to where we want to go, focused on the increase. Okay, keeping up with the Joneses. There's a need to stop here and appreciate how far we've come in our own lives. All right. Um, and you could be pulling back again, shortening your circle a little bit here. A lot of us have been doing that, and I say us because there's not a reader out here who's got it all together. Okay, we're all still working towards our goals, all right, towards healing. So don't think that anybody is any better than you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, show me clearly. All right. Yeah, creative endeavors, working on creating, our happy place, working on the things that bring us peace. Maybe you're doing some art, maybe music is of importance. Maybe you want to read more books, take more photos, make more memories. These are the things that are important here to create. We have the fragmented energy because we've learned from the past. We've learned where we've spent our time and our energy and it didn't work. All right, where we feel like we've maybe wasted our time and our efforts. There's a need here to not give up. 68 or 86 could be of some significance. Maybe that's something that you're seeing. We have letting go. Yeah, letting go of that which is trying to pull us back. The loyalties, where we place them, the ones that ran free, broke free from us. Some of you are able to start letting go of those that are trying to pull us back. Again, there's been a lot of people that have, with, I don't know how else to say it, so I'm just saying it the way I hear it, and it kind of sounds a little cold to me, and it's not meant in that way. There's growth, okay, but the where we feel our loyalties lie, where maybe we've placed them and it hasn't been all that great. And here's the increase, letting go to move for that, towards that, to the happy success, being able to go where spirit is pulling us, where spirit is calling us to go. All right, the doors that have closed. um you know yeah, and we have 33 out here too. So masters, yeah, you're learning here, and Spirit's pulling you towards this door to go, allowing you access for this happy success. But will you let these people in the past pull you back? That's the thing. And again, it doesn't mean that you have to be cold. It's moving forward with that big heart, okay? With love, doing the things that we are guided to do from a compassionate standpoint as well. Show me clearly, Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Tell me about these 3 dogs. Oh my gosh. Speaking of dogs, you guys, out of the window. Get out of there. Sorry. The neighbor is coming home. They picked up their kids. They're coming home, and my dogs have to alert me to every single bird flying by in the front window. Show me clearly. They don't want me to miss a single thing. Tell me about these 3 dogs, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about these 3 dogs? That's my bad. I grabbed the deck in reverse. Releasing the nightmares. Yeah, somebody is afraid that you're gonna go. That you're gonna leave. This is something that you're fated to do. These are some third-party people that have bullied you. 3s are of significance. 3 people, 3 dogs right there. You didn't see this coming. You didn't see this from them. Again, that vision with the coyote. Learning from the past in order to have sweet dreams. Again, fragmented energy, where you've spent helping everybody else achieve what they needed to when you needed to be focusing and creating your own. Okay? This is a test. Tell me about the happy success. We have 88 out here. 33. What you don't see, the apologies. Yeah, maybe the guilt of what you had to do to make a start. Some of you, maybe you had to pick up and move. Maybe you went away to college. Things like that. Or vice versa. This was done to you. Again, take it how it resonates, only if it does. 71 could be of significance. Yeah, eternal love. There's a caution here. Some form of injury has occurred in the past where you felt there was eternal love, where you felt this is the one, this is it. Again, where you place your loyalties. Yeah, this is something that is a much bigger plan than yours. Okay, this could be somebody around you too that wants to come in with an apology. Again, this energy has been here that I'm going to touch on, but they've, they want to come in and apologize for not seeing who you were. Okay, somebody could be expecting an apology from you. All right. That's all. Thank you. Yeah. Somebody, this is food for thought for somebody to think about with their goals. You have plans, you have goals, you have dreams. And they've I'm not at all, like I say, it's not like this is not an energy like you've used people as stepping stones. All right. Yeah, this is just going for what is fair, what is just. Okay, what it is that you need to do for you. Yeah. So remain calm here to bring your peace. This was for your greater good. You know, sometimes you're hanging out with folks, and they're, like I say, they're making the decision for their own path. And your friend, family, coworker, lover, it doesn't matter. Um, there's just this. You need to grow. You need to grow. Tell me more. You're working on staying away from the drama, you know. But you don't see, yeah. The challenge here is that this is something that was planned. This is a part of a much bigger plan, and you could be getting tempted to stay, to not take the opportunity that is presented to you to move towards your increase, you know, in this new cycle, and go for your happy success, your start, okay, your new beginning. Yeah, and there's caution here with this. Some folks don't want this, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're out to get you. Okay, it's just that, or vice versa, that you're doing it to hurt them. This is just, it's part of growing up. It's part of growing up, spiritually, mentally, physically, however. Uh, let's see. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, what message do you have in here for the collective? Show me clearly. Food for thought. No, you can't make them come along on your journey. No matter how hard you try, and for a lot of you, you've tried. You know, you can't make them see things that you see that would be better for them. They've got to make it on their own regardless, okay? The 10 of Michael is here. The situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. That's what you're working on. That's the hard thing. That's the hard thing. And again, it doesn't mean that you never see or socialize with these people, or that you're mean to them, or that you even, it's not even like you think you're better. Even though they may feel that. Some of them, they're gonna feel that way, and they're gonna talk about you, and they're gonna say things, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, you got to do you. You got to do what's best for you and for your family and your future. 2025. Yeah, the world. This is a cycle that's ending. This is a very happy ending that's coming full circle. 21. Again, a 3. Okay. Spiritual growth and insight. Let me see here. I feel the need to read this once again. Uh, 2025 angel number meaning. It signifies major transformations, closure, ending of cycles, year 9 in numerology. Okay, so maybe you're a life path 9. Don't have to be. But it's emphasizing letting go of the past, personal development, helping humanity and embracing higher awareness with the specific numbers like 222, 999, balance, completion appearing. You may be seeing those numbers more so lately than you have in the past. Okay. Making it a year of spiritual evolution, particularly linked in how uh Hanuman, sorry, G's energy of strength and devotees. Sorry, I know I butchered that. I know I butchered that. My bad. They forgive me. Okay, and if not, I can't help it. 2026 angel number signifies a powerful new beginning, balancing themes of leadership with cooperation and harmony, suggesting a year of bold new ventures. I'm going to say that one more time. Bold new ventures. You got to get out of that box. Okay. Humanitarian efforts. Again, your heart. It's not that you're doing this out of cruelty. Okay. It's growth. It's for the greater good. And finding balance between personal ambition and collective goods. See? With 2026 itself being a universal year, number one, okay, because 2 and 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10, and 1 plus 0 equals 1. So an ace in the hole. I just heard that. You've got to find your ace in the hole. Stop it. Go lay down. All right. What we don't see here is peace. The peace. Okay. Release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Whatever your belief is. But that's what this is. At the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members and happily ever after. How you gonna like argue with that? You know, it is beautiful things, but it takes an effort. Okay, Spirit's leading you in this direction, but you've got to do some of the work with releasing some of those things that are holding you back, you know, for whatever reason. Okay, we have Bindi. Hello, hello. Thank you. I went away and spent some time, a couple days with family. I got a chance to go, and I said I'm out. went and hung out with my kids, so it was cool. And I got my nails did, so I didn't want they wanted to do the Christmas and that, and I'm like, oh well, yeah, I want Christmas, but I want something, you know, that nobody else really has. And so I did the Nightmare Before Christmas. I think she did a pretty good job of it. But anyway, enough about that. Let us see. I want to know, where is that? 1 minute, please. I am gonna have to get off after my grandbabies. I think those little stinkers took off with a book of mine. Anyway, I guess that's another time. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, what message for the collective? What do we got going on? All right, it says, nothing can't let go. Again, the need to let go. There's nothing here that can't be let go. And then it was just a dream. Oh, okay. And you must remedy this shortcoming. Some of you can't let go. Nothing can't let go. It was just A dream. Do you think you just had a dream? Somebody visiting you in a dream? Are you noticing awkward ones? Somebody trying to talk you out of something, I'm getting. It was just a dream. I thought I could. Somebody here is doubting themselves. Again, this is difficult to do. Show me clearly. Tell me more of this. Why just a dream? It feels more romantic than anything. Yeah, the illumination. Okay, the Sun card. It says clarity and joy are breaking through, lighting your path with vitality. Embrace the warmth of this moment and let your inner light shine. Success and happiness are within reach. Step forward with confidence and gratitude. Thanks for teaching me the things I needed to learn. Thanks for, showing me what I want and what I don't want, what I like and what I do like. Okay, because I'm going to go for more of my happiness here. Show me clearly. Thanks for being here, for clicking on the channel. I just want to be sure and mention that, and hit the like, hit the subscribe if at any point in time any of this resonates with you. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, so these landed in the reverse, the heartbreak and the celebration. So, you've had some hard times. Okay, they were in the reverse. You're working on letting go of that past here. The pain and loss that may feel or have felt. I feel I need to read this kind of past tense. Um, Overwhelming. But healing begins with acceptance. You've acknowledged your emotions and trusted your brighter days that were ahead. Growth has come through understanding and releasing of the past. All right. Um, some of you haven't been wanting to do that. And you're curious why, or somebody hasn't wanted you to do that again, and they've felt no need to celebrate. All right. This time of joy and accomplishments has arrived. They felt like it was never coming, or you did. All right. Staying stuck there, not releasing and letting go. This could also be somebody that the pain and the heartbreak from the past for the majority of you that you've held on to because it fueled your fire to move forward, to I'll show them kind of attitude. Now it's the time to let that go too. All right, to fully release that and move forward into 2026 with a clean slate, brand new beginnings, because overall here we have the 6 of Wands, celebration, success, recognition. It's all within reach. Your hard work has paid off. Okay, and others are taking notice. Celebrate your achievements, but stay grounded. This moment is a reminder that perseverance leads to triumph. You not quitting on yourself, you not quitting on your dreams, what it is you truly want, it's about to pay off. People could have been trying to talk you out of your dreams, trying to talk you out of it, and not for mean, spiteful reasons, but maybe just because they saw your struggle. They didn't want you to struggle anymore. Maybe, they had plans for something else. And your focus on sticking to your dream kind of slowed and hindered the progress in their minds. Things like that. Um, yeah. I think these are really going to turn out very well for you, collective. And maybe somebody wants to come to you and apologize to you for trying to get you to leave your path, your goal, what it is your dream was. Tell me about the heartbreak and celebration. Why were they in reverse? Could be family members for some of you. That's the challenge. Yeah, towards this beginning. Yeah, they were maybe trying to help. Maybe they needed some help. Maybe they do need some help. Okay. Maybe they were trying to save you from being trapped, or this is how they viewed it. Yeah, because they'd be lonely without you, some of them. Again, if you leave to go to college or something like that. Tell me about this. Maybe you'd have to travel a lot. Yeah, love is there. Love is there. Okay. Yeah, they were trying to protect you, some of them. Yeah, but then they see you didn't need protection. Okay. You didn't need it. You were getting it from the Most High. Maybe they saw you overloaded here. All right. Um, Somebody here could be overloaded because, again, they didn't choose to go with you. All right. And they're looking for the proof of this transformation, this proof that maybe you changed your mind, maybe you stopped, you gave up. All right. Seeing if it worked. Okay. But it looks like you're moving forward into great things. Some of you, yeah, your faith is leading you to your goals. All right. Yeah. And they're restricted because of their choices. Their ego got in the way. They didn't think they could. They quit. Yeah. There's misfortune here for some. Maybe they need to reach out to you for how to do this, how to get out of this, but they're afraid. They're afraid of taking that step. Their faith towards blessings and things like that, that it's, yeah. Somebody thought that they could cheat their way through. That's what I'm hearing. They thought that they could just do a little, little magic, a little something here, and that everything would be fine. They didn't listen. They're lonely here. All right. Wherever you go, that kind of energy, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, didn'ts, they're there, and they're becoming illuminated to you, to a lot of you. Yeah, the community. All right. You're finding your community, you're finding your people that help you, that support you, that encourage you. All right. And that's a time to celebrate. The shared joys have arrived. Gather with loved ones to honor achievements and create memories. This is a moment to embrace connection and gratitude. Let the energy of togetherness uplift your spirits. I love that. All righty. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Let's talk about the end of 2025. Let's talk about the end of 2025. The end of 2025. Show me clearly. I feel the need to flip it. Okay, we're going to have some reversals. Oh, yeah. It makes more work for me when I go to straighten this deck out later. So show me clearly. All right. Show me clearly. Tell me about the collective. The end of 2025. Where are they kind of currently here at the end of 2025? Six of Wands, not feeling successful, not feeling seen here. Okay, Six of Wands in reverse, feeling like maybe they kind of failed at something. I certainly hope not. Some of you, your passions, your desires here, yeah, maybe you feel under attack. Okay. Maybe you feel as though there's this need, like it's almost here, but you need to take a risk looking into something a little bit more. But yeah, you felt, yeah, this is part of the awakening here. You felt as though you've been blocked by for some of you. Like you got your haters. We know we know they're there. You're about this Six of Wands reversed. For some of you, this is right about to flip. Like it's almost there. So close you can almost taste it, is what I'm hearing. All right. Tell me more. Somebody here doesn't feel seen for their efforts, but yet it's here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. It's mental. What is it that you're concerned about here that's trying to keep you stuck? Deciding which way to go, deciding who it is you are, this next phase. A lot of you, it's been a self-deception. Limited thinking. Yeah, releasing the past, the Five of Cups. Turning and the Five of Cups in reverse, turning and seeing that can be scary. Accountability for some things has been difficult. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Going towards what it is you admire, what you love. Yeah, and again, releasing the burdens, the things from the past. Show me clearly. Why is the Six of Wands reversed? What advice do you have for the Six of Wands reversed? Being in the moment. Nine of Cups. Realizing everything you've achieved thus far, all the lessons, working on decrease. finding your peace and your happiness. Some of you have felt like you're a failure, limited yourself because you weren't right. You weren't where you wanted to be, or you're not where you want to be quite yet. But there's a need to stop and smell the roses here, to recognize your achievements. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're not realizing all along the way, picking up all the signals of Spirit's praise, Spirit's happiness, all the messages of your growth. If you stop and look back and see where you sit today versus where you sat last week, last month, last year, 5 years ago, whatever, you could see that you're doing well. Your needs emotionally are met. There's a need to recognize that. Tell me the Eight of Swords. Why is that here for the collective? What advice do you have, Spirit, about the Eight of Swords for the collective? Two of Cups, that big heart, making those loving choices, including loving yourself, trusting your intuition, your choices that you were intuitively making. You didn't do it intentionally to hurt anybody. You were following your soul's path, what brought you peace, what brought you balance here. What is it that the collective needs to know advice-wise for the Knight of Cups? Show me clearly. The Ace of Cups. Moving forward for that emotional fulfillment. Realize, look at all this love currently. Some of you could be in a very close connection. All right, you've accepted this opportunity. It started with your step into your desires, your journey towards your healing, what you needed, what you wanted. Somebody could be getting some communication here. Yeah, somebody may not want that cycle to end. Some of you are going to have a choice to make, to stay stuck with the guilt, or to move forward towards what Spirit has for you in 2026. Okay? Who's trying to block this Nine of Cups for the collective? Who's trying to block this for the collective? Somebody that can't find their way. They couldn't make the decision. Somebody that didn't pick up the information on the way. Somebody that hasn't learned. Okay? They may be lying to you, lying to themselves. That's a lot. Yeah. You're turning here. You know who this person is. A lot of you do. Somebody that, tipped the cups over. You did this work. Okay? Maybe they think about you all the time. Could be a Queen of Cups. Doesn't have to be male or female. King or queen, it doesn't matter. This Queen of Cups here is somebody that's looking to heal themselves. Somebody here feels deceived. Two of Cups. Who's trying to block the Two of Cups for the collective? Somebody wants you to see a situation differently than it is in order to keep you stuck. Could be a Queen of Pentacles that's out here to deceive you. Okay? A mother figure. It doesn't have to be. Maybe somebody, okay, I'm hearing mom issues. Maybe somebody has some mom issues. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. But this is somebody who fakes it till they make it. This is somebody here who they maybe have a lot of materialistic. They may be very materialistic, but they may have material things, but what they don't have is what you do. The peace, the happiness, the love, the making of those choices here. Hello, Ali, or Aaliyah. Aaliyah, sorry. Can I write my email? Yes. I will do that. Yeah, it's all lowercase, MollysBrighterSide at gmail.com. Elizabeth, would you be able to write that down for me, please? All lowercase, MollysBrighterSide at gmail.com. And when I'm done, I can answer a question, yes. It's nice to see you. How is France today? All right. Who's trying to block this Ace of Cups for the collective? Who's trying to do this? For some of you, I just got to say, they brought me right back here. For some of you, yeah. For the majority, this is, like I said, somebody who has the material things. They could be a single parent. They're creeping. They're watching this happiness that you have. They don't like this. They didn't make the choices. Maybe they put instead of, this could be somebody that they don't have to be a single parent. They could be somebody who chose money over happiness. Like, that's my person has to have money. And they creep, they peek, and they watch you enjoying yourself. You may not have a pot to piss in, collective, but you're overall happy. Maybe you're just getting by, but you're overall happy. You enjoy your moment here. This person maybe felt that you were crazy. Maybe they talked about this. They tried keeping you stuck. I was loyal to you. Yeah, but you had to heal. I was loyal to you. This is one of those three that you had to release in order to move on, because it was keeping you stuck. It was keeping you bound. You chose emotional fulfillment over the turbulent up and down. Yeah. For others of you, this was self. Yeah, this was self. You felt you. Yeah, it's both ends. It's both ends of that. What I just said, whether it's you or somebody else. It's just really emphasizing that. All right, tell me who's blocking this Ace of Cups? Who's attempting to block this Ace of Cups? Somebody who feels betrayed. They're out here, yeah, they're feeling betrayed. Yeah, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This is somebody here, yeah, they are Yeah, there's no opportunity for them here. This is somebody that does not want, they've maybe lost financially. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this karmic cycle here. This person was waiting for you to come back, maybe player energy, treated you as an option here. Let me just do this real quick. I don't know where Elizabeth went, but let's see here. There you go, Leah. Oh, you got it. That was it. I'm sorry. No worries. I just wanted my, she wanted my email right. No, 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 no. Stop it. Nothing to be sorry for at all. At all. All right. So, what advice do you have for the collective in dealing with this energy? The Two of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Knight of Swords reverse. Leave it. Let it go. Spirit's really making this was karmic. Let this go. Let this situation go this time here. Show me clearly. What advice do you have for the collective here in dealing with this Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords? To create, do you? Okay, you've gone within, you've learned here. Somebody is definitely going to be creating another life here. Yeah. Advice for the Ten of Swords. Advice in dealing with the Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles reversed. No, not dealing with it. Release the burden. You can't help this. This person, this Ten of Swords, I don't know if you see that. They're on here. Let me see, like, is that better for you? They're on the, like, hey, do you see me? Look at all my suffering. Look at all my pain. Look at this, it's like, you can't make them want to change. They got to do it, What's the possible outcome for the collective if they walk away? This Eight of Cups. If they let go of this, what's the possible outcome? Should they heed your advice, Spirit? Yeah, some knowledge, some opportunity here to learn, to see that good here, to see who's been, I said the good here because you've been being fooled. I didn't complete that before I started to move forward here. Yeah, to be able to identify this, inspiring those that are stuck in toxic behaviors. This is a chance this is a chance to be that pebble in the puddle, that ripple effect. Okay. This Empress here, creating a better space. Yeah. Queen of Wands in reverse. To move forward. You're inspiring someone who's very angry to move forward. What are the intentions of this Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords? The intentions. Yeah, for sympathy. Again, do you see all the swords? Do you see all the damage here? This is hard. You're going to be teaching someone to love here. Somebody who, you know, they knew it all. They're certain they knew it was best. It said they'd hate to say I told you so. They'd love to say I told you so. Intentions of the Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. Yeah, this big favor with career growth. Yeah, and the chaos and envy. This is somebody who wants to come back. They could be even trying to collaborate with you on something here. They find your life amusing. Maybe they felt it was funny, the secrets that they had going on when it came to your growth, your career. They want to apologize, the chaos that they wanted to bring, the envy. Give me one more. They need assistance with the chaos that they created. Hold on here, because somebody's... What's the big favor for this Queen of Wands reversed? The new adventure. Help me get going. Yeah. They want your wisdom to move forward. They feel they can't do it. They don't think you know that they've been protesting against you, trying to stop you. Hence, you withdrew. This is something fated now. That somebody's entered a cycle, a karmic cycle. Your readiness to go. For a lot of you, this Queen of this is you, male or female, king or queen. When it comes to this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in the upright is a go-getter. Okay, yes, a go-getter, and makes something work regardless how difficult it may seem. You could be a fire sign that's releasing this. That's the other way that I see this. But I see somebody here who is, because the Queen of Wands in reverse doesn't have the confidence to go after what they want. They don't believe in themselves. The Queen of Wands in reverse could be, you know, a bit of a player. For some of you, again, what you are created since you walked away here is getting to someone to realize the Queen of Wands in reverse can be really angry too. Yeah, you've distanced yourself. Maybe they don't have the desire to do what they want. And that's their honest truth, but they really want to fight on something. They're upset. They're mad. That's what I'm getting about their future. Why didn't I do this? Actually, this Queen of Wands energy is more of a, why didn't you do this for me? Queen of Wands in reverse is nasty. I'm ready to go now. I'm picking up now what you were saying. They're still hurt. Yeah, maybe by this King of Pentacles, somebody here with money. Again, this materialistic energy. I think this is a final goodbye. They're coming at you with a lot of pent up. Give me one more for this Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, again. Sorry. Una más. Yep. They want you to fix it. They want you to fix them. Do you not see me? I'm here. I'm hurting. Do you not see me? Okay. You can't help that. You can't take that with you. And I think you really tried. This was a hard decision for you with this individual. Friend, family, coworker, lover, doesn't matter. But you releasing that situation is there as well. Sorry, I'm so anal about this. Let me do it. Because I feel I'm going to need this deck again, too. Oy. Somebody's going to be a parent. Just need to say that. It's here, definitely. Yep, brand new beginnings. Breaking free of karmic cycle. It's a choice. You're going to have to, this is something that's going to really tug at your heart. Yeah, it's going to really tug at your heart, collective. It's going to be a difficult decision. Let's see. Let me clearly. Who's creeping? Who's creeping? Somebody who maybe has some issues here. Gambling, they could have gambling addictions or addictions in general here. What you don't see is that you're being advised to move on. This is going to be difficult to take this risk. Move on towards the honeymoon phase, the stuff. And they're watching you do this. They want you to open up your heart. Some of you, someone is expecting that. Somebody here, pregnancy is definitely in the energy. All right. For some, not all. Okay. I mean, if you're 60, 70, whatever, highly unlikely birth. But hey, it happened biblically. I'm not, who's to say, but unlikely. I'll say that. They're watching to see if you're going to open up your heart to them again and give this a chance. And no, you're distancing this. Somebody has given this a lot of time. Yeah, the luck is on your side. It's retrograde type energy for some. Maybe you really picked up on this during retrograde. which I think there's still a couple going, but yeah. Show me clearly. Why is gambling in the challenged position for the collective? For this connection would be their wish fulfillment, partnering up. What you don't see here is the truth. You're going to recognize the truth and clarity in some form of message, spiritual message. Yeah, you moving on is really upsetting someone. With the knowledge that you have now, look at all this spiritual protection. Yeah, they want to challenge you. Why move on? Spiritually guided. It's hard for the justice. It's hard to move on and trust these spiritual messages that you are receiving. Leaving someone behind, doing what's just for you, yeah, is difficult. You're definitely, some of you have done this. Somebody is definitely reminiscing here, wanting to take action to try and stop you from collecting your thoughts and moving forward. Show me clearly. Show me honeymoon. Yeah. You're getting things, you're making decisions. You know what it is that you need to do to release the toxicity that's here, to move towards your happiness. Yeah, this deception that was here trying to hold on to you, you're standing your ground with it. You've set up boundaries here. You're rejecting and making a new decision here to celebrate life, to follow your path, to go towards your healing, your happiness, your hopes, your dreams. Tell me about the spying. This is something that was, again, divinely planned. You answered a call, okay? Or you are being guided to answer the call, depending on where you're at in this general. Show me spy. Or maybe this is what somebody you know did, okay? Yeah. Picking up that little bit of information, how you did it. They're watching to see how you did it now, because the work you've done on the past here. Yep. Somebody is going within. Maybe they've started some work. Again, you've inspired someone to do the work, to figure out what they wanted, what they don't want. There's something that has definitely come to an end here, and they want to give you some information to try and keep you stuck. You're going to need to really think about this. Yeah, you're going to need to weigh it out, because they're going to make it sound really good. Yeah, this opportunity for victory. Open up your heart. Watching to see if your heart is opened yet, if you're going to give them an opportunity, or if to come back, or if this isn't somebody coming back, if this is a similar energy to someone from your past, if you're going to pick it up. Are you going to protect your heart, or are you just going to throw it out there on the chopping block, is what I just heard. Yeah, new beginnings. What you don't see here is the need to make a choice. That is difficult, but you're right about there. It's not full challenge, but it's right about there. What you don't see with having to do with knowing the decisions that you needed to make here, and things being out of balance in the past, and when you were really chaotic and overwhelmed, you move forward to this honeymoon phase. You spiritually picked up the clues that was there for your wish fulfillment. How are your boundaries? Your challenge with this. Somebody is definitely coming back from the past. Someone that you've dealt with here, with the past here. Yeah, could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but the information they want to give to keep you stuck. This is what they think about. This new opportunity. Now that you have victory, they want to rush in. Now that you're doing well, they want to rush in. This is what they think about. That would be their happiness. Now they find love. Tell me about the pregnancy. Yeah, you're giving birth to new things. Your strength that you have to resist going back to being anything other than front and foremost in someone's mind, being recognized for your worth and all of that. You will no longer, you resist Empress energy, resist falling for or being put as, I'm hearing, second best, being put and treated as like an outsider, like you don't matter, left out to cold as a beggar here because of someone's greed from this King of Cups energy. Trying to hold on and keep you stuck. Somebody doesn't want your growth. Spirit broke you free from someone here, a karmic cycle. No, it's not the time. Tell me why no? As if this isn't enough, but why no? Because you've learned. Yeah, you know the drama here. Yeah. You see the drama, the fighting here. Somebody may want to fight a King of Swords energy. Yeah, now that money is involved. Somebody here, all the drama coming to stop. An Emperor with pre-Empress energy. They don't want somebody to make an offer. Here's that Queen of Wands upright. This is you letting go of a situation. And in the other spread, the Queen of Wands was in the reverse. Somebody thinks they can sway you with money. What are the intentions of this Emperor? A reconnection. It's all about perspective. A big favor. That's envy. Queen of Wands. Yeah, a small favor. You have a few people here. Yeah, they're going to come. It's a trick. This could be family. They're pulling at your heartstrings. You have a few people coming back towards you. Page of Pentacles, intentions of the Page of Pentacles. Desperate, needing to vent, just wanting to check in, maybe apologize. This could be a child in a situation where they just have to get something off their chest. They're in a bind. They don't have anybody to reach out to. They just want to see where it is you're at, to apologize and offer a gift. This is somebody here. It could be a child. If this is between parents, this child could have accepted gifts, been bribed for information, things like that. This is your energy here, to stand strong, to resist being controlled again, to resist being taken advantage of again. This is your chance. With the knowledge that you've gained, can you break that karmic cycle for a new beginning? What have you learned, collective? You've broken free from it once. Can you keep it that way? Let's see, what is going on? Oh, we have some confusion in the chat. Oh, yeah. She came in, and I told her that I would answer a question at the end. I'll go ahead and do that really quick now and get that out of the way, and then I'll do some closing messages for the collective. Right, right. Yeah, Aaliyah, we're trying to we're trying, and Elizabeth is helping me, but we're trying to limit the free questions and get people to do more of messaging me. But you, right? No, I know you do. I know you respect, but we're just doing something new. Yeah, and Elizabeth's just trying to help me out. So I appreciate you understanding. And I appreciate you, Elizabeth, jumping in there. I think you had stepped away when that had happened or whatever. No, we're all good. It was misunderstandings here. Yeah. So what's your question, Aaliyah? Right. Yeah, it's a free question. It's a quiet room today. Let me see. I'll get a message while she's getting that figured out. She's trying to go from French to English. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, messages for the collective. Show me clearly. All right. So I don't know if Spirit can make this any more clearer. Okay, but letting go is necessary. Okay, overall is joy. We have acceptance and time. They're kind of in the challenge here, and what we don't see is a new start. Okay, so I like this energy a lot. All right, with joy as the overall, let's see here. It says happiness, wonder, and radiance. Like the sun breaking through the darkness, illuminating the earth, today I will smile and laugh with the world and radiate the light. I see the wonders of life, which fill my heart with joy. I remain light-hearted, not letting anything burden my essence. I acknowledge the positive in life. This is a moment of happiness and gratitude. Then we have acceptance, approval, understanding, and embracing. I think these are kind of in the challenge here as the overall. What makes it so difficult to do this part right here, the letting go. It says, as days pass, I discover a greater understanding of who I am. Today, I thank both my blessings and my flaws for helping me to establish who I am. I embrace the choices I have made along the way and accept the misadventures that have made me stronger. I admire how I have managed to flourish and have come to love myself. I know I am brave and beautiful. Then we have time. And it says here, live for the day, life, and enjoyment. Everything is in motion. Time goes by, and what has passed will not return. I will live my life to the fullest and give thanks for each new day given to me. I am grateful for my life. I focus on living in the present and making the best of it. I am blessed to have this day and the joy and miracles it brings. Absolutely. Then we have letting go. And it says here, farewells, advancement, and release. At some point in my journey, the flame becomes extinguished, the sign of a chapter that has been fulfilled and completed. Now I am able to say my goodbyes. Some friendships and relationships come and go. I have the courage to know what is best for me and let go of what doesn't support me. The spark of a new flame will come again and guide me to great experiences. And then here's the new start. Renewal, recognition, and rebirth. Greatness comes from bold beginnings. Again, with the bold beginnings. I will start anew and be thankful to the past chapters for making me who I am today. Moving on from my failures has helped me expand my perspectives. The universe holds greatness for me. When things don't succeed, I can end things and start again. I will hold on to the light that gives me conviction and be ready to embark on a new chapter. Tomorrow is a gift. I love it. Just really hard to get to that point in understanding that that's what's happening. Let us see. We got it here. Aaliyah, question. What messages from my specific person can you get, please, Molly? Hidden truth. Because I've dreamt about him 5 times. I don't understand. All right. Okay, so to list that you don't understand. Okay, you don't understand how. All right, we're gonna get it. I'm gonna pull your energy and see what's up, and see how this energy affects you. Okay. Yeah. No, I get it. All right. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Most High message. Tell me about the energies regarding the person on Aaliyah's mind and that situation, how it affects her. What does she need to know about those energies? Show me clearly. What does she need to understand about those dreams? Show me clearly. You're welcome, hon. I get it. Again, I had the exchange students. All right. Show me clearly. What does she need to know? What's the message from those dreams? Religious factors. Okay. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringings and your spiritual path. There is attraction here. Yeah. Okay. There's attraction, honeymoon. Pay attention to the red flags, and it is safe for you to love. All right. So, Spirit's wanting you to recognize something. Recognize your own gifts. Okay. And yeah, to recognize. Show me clearly. Tell me about the religious factors. Can you see this card? Aaliyah, she's about to be crowned. There's something here that you're about to get some knowledge in a situation, okay? Your crown chakra, being open to picking up your intuitive messages, to be able to connect with your higher self and understanding what it is that's best for you. There's a need to do some healing here, some moving up. Pay attention to the red flags. You could be looking. I'm gonna hold on a second. Hold on. Show me religious factors. We're going to get to the red flags. Yeah. So Spirit's trying to get you to pay attention to unconditional love. The importance of giving and receiving love. Okay, it's not just something that you it's not just something that you will I feel the confusion. Hold on. Spirit wants you to recognize your worth. Okay? They want you to value yourself higher than anybody. Okay? Yeah, you're very confused by what true love is in respects to how it's given and received. Okay? It's an equal thing. Sometimes the other person does a little bit more, but not for long. And then it goes the other way. You pick up the pieces from one another. It's not just give and get nothing or minimal. Okay. You're very open and desiring of love right now. Okay. And it's almost an addiction. There's a little codependency here with the chaser energy. Okay. Sex doesn't mean love. Okay. That's here. Spirit is trying to get you this knowledge to connect with your higher self about what love is. Show me the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. You're beginning to see things clearly, or you will be. Show me clearly. With making healthy choices. Okay. Pay attention and recognize the need to make a healthy choice. When, that comes with self-love, self-care, you being happy just by being you without anyone else. Okay? With no partner. If you have no partner in life, that you'll be happy just being with you. Okay? That there's a need for you to understand that part. And that because there's a lot of frustration here. And that frustration, that codependency energy, be careful of doing this. Jealousy, fear of things not working, looking for the problem, not taking chances, things like that. It's a warning kind of for you. You are a very loving person, and you need to be open to giving and receiving, not just giving. You give love like no tomorrow, but you give it to people that take it and they don't give it back. They give sex back, but they don't give the love back. Okay? There's a need to learn from the past. Tell me about the honeymoon. It's hard because these people come in and they deceive you. Okay. They could even cheat on you with other people or things like that. There's a need to go slow, Aaliyah. There's a need to go slow. There's a need to not jump into another relationship right away. Let things progress. Yeah, let things progress, because there's attraction and then you kind of jump directly to relationship and marriage, and that desperation's got to tone down a little bit. Okay. And it's because healing needs to take place. You have that reaction because you are unhealed in a few areas. Okay. Why does she have this dream 5 times? Yeah. Something seems unfair. Something seems unfair. You feel the call, you feel the connection, you feel that something is not over in a family situation. And yeah, there's a lot of attraction here, but some things are meant to be a little bit of a mystery here. You may not want a divorce. You may not want a separation from this. You feel it. This could also, if it, Aaliyah, if this doesn't sound quite like you all the way, this could be the messages that you're getting because your person that you're dreaming of is here feeling as though they need to make a decision. Maybe they need to work things out with this other person. And you're going to have to decide for yourself how you feel about that. Tell me about the snake. Yeah, you're trying really, really hard to make this work. And you could be you could be making yourself sick about this and confused. Spirit needs you to focus on loving yourself here. Okay, paying attention. The clarity is coming to you. Paying attention, and even if this is your person, even if this works out, and there's there's always a chance. It all depends, but they have to be willing to. And right now, I don't see them being too willing to work this out with you. However, that doesn't mean that they won't change their mind. Okay. But I think right now you need to work on your boundaries. You need to work on just loving yourself, realizing your worth, and discovering maybe hanging out with friends, something like that, maybe meeting friends. You might have a friend that is there, is what it was kind of looking like. A friend that is more compatible than this person. Okay. It's your stress, it's your panic, it's your depression. You need to focus on healing yourself. I hope that makes sense. Do you understand, Aaliyah, what that was? I know it wasn't fully what you wanted to hear. But yeah, that's what I have. Alrighty. I think that's about it, huh? Yes, thank you. I appreciate you so much every time. Okay. All right, then we'll go ahead and cut it. And yeah, if you come across this, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your energy. Whenever you come across this is the perfect time to do so. Thank you very, very much. Once again, Elizabeth, James, if you see this, thank you, popping in, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.